You see a jacket for $120 with a big red sign, 30% off. Most of us would find 30%, then subtract it. It's slow and it's easy to make a mistake. But what if you could do it in one step? The pros don't think about the 30% you're saving. They think about the 70% you're still paying. So they just multiply 120 by 0.7. The answer, $84, appears instantly. This is the multiplier method. For a discount, your multiplier is under 1. For a tax or a markup, it's over 1. A 10% tax? Just multiply by 1.1. Simple. But this simplicity hides a common trap. Let's say a laptop costs $1,320, including a 10% tax. What was the original price? Your first instinct might be to subtract 10%, but that's wrong. Because the tax was added to the original price, you have to reverse it by dividing by 1.1. The original price was actually $1,200. It's a crucial difference that saves you from miscalculation. Here's an even bigger illusion. A store marks a $100 stock up by 50%, raising it to $150. The next day, it falls by 50%. You might think it's back to $100, but it's not. A 50% drop from $150 is $75. You've lost money. Why? Because the original amount changed. The second percentage was calculated on a new, different total. This isn't just classroom math, it's the language of money. Understanding that every percentage needs a baseline and original value is the secret. Master the multiplier, and always remember that a percentage change shifts the ground beneath your feet. It's the key to becoming a truly savvy consumer.